Bain Perez spent years as a gentle guardian of the Olatus wilds. His days were defined by a quiet duty, protecting the forest and forming a silent kinship with a massive elk. That peace ended the night a group of poachers infiltrated the woods. They lured Bain into an ambush and slaughtered his elk while he was forced to watch. To ensure he could never defend the forest again, the poachers forced Bain's head into a heavy steel bear trap and locked it in place, leaving him for dead in the undergrowth. But he survived. The man who dedicated his life to preserving nature was consumed by a cold, relentless fury. The gentle protector died in those woods, replaced by a predator hunting the very species that betrayed him. The trap forced onto his head and the betrayal in the woods define his approach to the hunt. His toolkit mirrors that original trauma, turning his history of entrapment into a strategy for finding and breaking his prey. Bain no longer carries the tools of a woodsman or a protector. He carries a notched metal baton, a blunt instrument designed for discipline rather than the hunt, used to inflict the same pain he was forced to endure. His primary method of engagement is his signature power, the chain hook. This ability is built for verticality and displacement, stripping survivors of the safety they usually find behind obstacles. By pressing and holding the tower button, Bain aims the heavy chain, tracking his target before releasing it to hurl the hook forward. This schematic illustrates the pull. Hitting his survivor instantly rips them from cover, dragging them directly to Bain. Once upgraded, the red trajectory line indicates a direct hit now inflicts damage. Furthermore, hitting an obstacle pulls Bain to that anchor, closing distances instantly. This power rewrites the rules of the map. Survivors can no longer rely on physical distance or pallets for safety because the Gamekeeper collapses the space between himself and his target at will. Guarding the woods translates into literal map control. Bain places forest traps in high-traffic pathways, mirroring the very devices that ended his former life. Stepping into one has immediate consequences. The survivor is hindered, suffering a severe slowdown, and their exact location is revealed to Bain via killer instinct. This diagram maps out his wild sense park, creating a 32-meter sensory radius. Any survivor performing a rushed action inside this zone has their aura instantly revealed. As the timer indicates, this lasts 4 to 6 seconds, making stealth nearly impossible. That hyper-awareness is paired with his bitterness toward intruders, weaponized through Hex Curse of the Forest. While this Hex is active, any survivor who fails a skill check while repairing or healing is hit with a 20% penalty to their action speed for the next 30 seconds. To maintain constant pressure, he uses Scent of Dew. Landing a basic attack rewards Bain with a 5% haste boost for up to 14 seconds, giving him the momentum needed to catch up to fleeing prey. These tools turn the environment against the survivors. Between the traps, the aura reveals, and the hex penalties, a single rushed action or missed skill check triggers a sequence that increases Bain's speed while showing him exactly where his target is hiding. The final stage of the hunt strips away the weapons. During his Memento Mori execution, Bain drops to one knee and wraps his massive, calloused hands around the survivor's throat. He stares into their eyes as they struggle, waiting for the sickening crack. He then rises and walks away, leaving the body behind as nothing more than debris on the forest floor. It is a cold, unfeeling execution. Bain delivers the exact same death to these trespassers that his elk received from the poachers. Playing against the Gamekeeper requires a psychological shift. You are no longer engaging in a standard chase. You are trespassing in his woods, and every mistake ensures you will answer to the warden.